All right, well, I just came off of what's been a really wild game 11. Hell, man, there's been a lot of wild games I played this series and last series, and even in the first round. So of all the series that I played, the easiest one, I wish the easiest, but the least hardest one was the Eucalyptus series. Now I told myself I would win, but I didn't think I didn't think that I was going to be, sweeping that series, and it turns out I did. I swept the series. Last two games were close. Nevertheless, I swept. The Willow Park series. That one, I don't know if you're familiar with Willow Park. That's the one off of
I think I heard of it.
Orange Avenue.
Yeah.
And it has like a pond that's full of ducks, and there's like a playground there. Yeah. So
that sounds very familiar.
Yeah, and it's not far from the other park, which is Veterans Park. So Willow Park is across a school. I think it's an elementary school, but it's also like not far off from the Forest Lawn Cemetery. It's off of Denny, actually, I think. So Orange and I think it's Denny, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I did the Willow Park series. That one was a lot harder. I wasn't expecting a sweep, and it turns out I did sweep the series with like how many overtime games, for Christ's sake. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So once I hit the 4 in this game, like I'm talking about my second 4, because I was down 10, right? And going to our second time out, I knew like that it's a good thing I practiced yesterday, because I want to make sure I knew how to shoot in rhythm, and I needed to know how to shoot my 4s, because considering how well I did yesterday on my practice, yes, I made 11. I did not make 11 this time, and I understand it's a game where the pressure is going to be super tight on me, understandably, because it is a finals game, and because it is, you have to equate it to like an NBA Finals Game 7.
Kind of, yeah.
Scores are going to be low. Here, it's not like, it's not very high, but it's enough. And I'm also talking about number 3s. Guys like, when you got superstars, they're going to grind it out. Remember Kobe's shooting 6 out of 24. That's a given in a very defensive series for a Game 7 like that, because there's really nothing easy about any final series, or even just in the playoffs, when guys are starting to play defense, and we saw like how a lot of Game 7s turned out. Like defense wins it all. You know what I'm saying? Defense. Here it's like, yes, I was missing a lot of 3s, and it's a game that's where I was well under pressure, because I had to be shooting 3s in like certain spots.
Shooting 3s, yeah.
And to do 4s, to attempt 4s like the last couple of minutes, that's even harder. But the thing is, I figured it out. Like I had good looks, man. I had good looks on the 4s. They just did not go in, but I had a right on target, with exception of maybe a couple. But I had a right on target where they needed to, and I think I banged. I banged both of them, did I?
I think so, yeah. I think I saw you, yeah.
Yeah, or actually one of them I remember was not. I think it went straight into the basket. The other one, I think it seemed like it was a 4. Because on my practice yesterday, I made both of my 4s, like 2 of them, were actually banked. They were like bank shots. So for the most part, I needed those 2 4s to save my game. Because if I did not make the first 4, and the score would have been so low that, like, who knows if I would have to fight much harder to get into, I would have to fight much harder to get back into the game, and it's shown in a lot of these games. And this is like, I expected this to be a very, very tough series, because it's the finals, number 1, and a matchup is supposed to be much harder than all the other ones. And I had to make sure that this is going to be, it's a three-pointers only fest with some caveats. So, for example, if I made like one, like I forgot what the last rules were, but I had to have made either 1-4 to gain the mid-range advantage, which I did twice, and another one, or it has to be like 2 straight threes, or actually 3 straight threes, you know, to gain the mid-range advantage, or it's gonna be the Zimmerman Park game, right? I had no consecutive threes on this one, and knowing the atmosphere, you know, of this entire game, it's like it's do or die at this point, right?
Yeah, pretty.
So, yeah, it's I gotta say, man, I'm proud.
Yeah,
I nailed it. Yes, I might have missed my free throws, but it's okay because
in the end,
I nailed all these jumpers that I needed, and it worked out. So, you know, it starts hard and it's gonna get easier to try to get back, and for sure I did. And you know, that was that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, ready to hit the off season, and you know, just ready for my trophy presentation, maybe next week. And I gotta tell you, I'm glad I got a cheerleader. My cut ass right in front, right next to me, man. Yeah, and so that's that, dude. Now as I hit the off season,
you made it.
Yeah, nothing more than job applying at this point.
Yeah, like your main focus from now on.
Job. Now here's the thing. Sure, I do get a new job, and it's gonna depend where I'm at, because I can guarantee you right now, I feel like my next job is not going to be in Cerritos. So that means if I'm going to start the next season, I'm going to have a new home court, which means it could be in, you know, could be Winter Park, could be Fullerton, could be Brea, could be Anaheim, could be, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it could be anywhere basically.
Yeah, so I'm basically going to have to start new, and, you know, and for me to have at least won this title, I gotta tell you, dude, who knows if I'm ever gonna have another, you know, shoot-around season. Like, I'm talking about full, because this is now my second straight full season, and which, you know, I'm blessed to have done, even though the number of games are gonna be much more. I mean, they were much more than there was last year, right?
Yep.
First season, 106 games. This season, I bumped it up to 124 to match the number, to evenly match the number of road games and home games. So, yeah, that's, I was trying to make that my goal, and it turns out to be, I think it was 124 games with, you know, I think it was 62 for both road and home. So, now that I'm going to be in the off season, I could probably last a month, and you know, just depending on circumstances here, I will most likely need a month.
A month to the next one?
Yeah, most likely a month. So
probably like mid-March, like something like that. Mid to late March.
March, or yeah, I might start toward the end of March. We'll see. But you know, that's all going to depend on my job hunting at this point.
Yeah.
Because now all of my focus is going to be shifted to
job hunting.
Yeah.
Job hunting, finding a new job.
Yeah, and career advice at this point from other schools. And, you know.
Yeah.
That's where it's all going to go. Also, I got to battle my, you know, my other ongoing situations at home, and you know, it is what it is, bro. So, you know, like, I'm just, yeah, man. I think, you know, I feel good, man. I feel good. I feel good in the moment, but now I think my focus is now going to be really, you know, strictly on trying to better my life, and that's where it's going to be at. I'm not about to lose any more friends here, so hopefully I can restabilize my life if it must go down to, you know,
You have to be careful.
this job interview.
Yeah.
Here's my thing.
So I do wish you luck. Look at my interview. I wish you luck.
Thanks. Even my former coworker Paula had wished me best of luck too.
Yeah.
She knows I gotta get the hell out of there. She's been pushing me to get out because she's been through a lot of hell in that place too.
Oh yeah,
And,
I'm sure with I'm sure with all you is a problem that you have issues with that place.
Yeah, her and my other one, Lisa, and you know, it's all gonna go down, bro. I'm just ready for a change, and then I can start focusing on my shoot-around season. So yeah, it's gonna be. I'm ready for a different life to happen. I won my title. Okay. Let's do the trophy presentation maybe next week, and then we'll go from there.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, my dude.
Cool. So probably after you're done with work, maybe.
Yeah. Okay. We'll do that. Maybe you can meet me somewhere, and then we can.
Okay.
Present it. All right, my bro.
Sure, dude.
All right, dude.
Take care, bro.
With a car like that.
With a car like that.
I'm just kidding. I didn't do it this time. Okay, peace. Bye. Thank you for watching, everyone. Like, share, and subscribe.